I'm Carmen Hayden, and the reason that I'm in America is because I married my husband, which is from the state of New York. I came to this country in 1957. The first place that they sent my husband, that was my introduction to America, Little Rock, Arkansas.
So what brought you to the YMCA?
My children and my husband. My husband was coming for swimming, and my children, they were coming for swimming and whatever they were doing in here.
So the next question is, tell us about some of the obstacles you're most proud that you've overcome.
Well, my husband is 67 years, passed away a year and a half ago, and that was the love of my life, and it was like a half a me went with him, because after 67 years you just become one person, I think. And it was very hard because he was very sick at the end. He was having heart troubles. He was a strong man. He has heart surgery, he has stents, he has pacemakers, and he has cancer himself. And the only thing that he asked me, he said, don't put me in a nursing home. So I promised him that I would not put him in a nursing home. And I took care of him until he died. I'm missing him terribly. And then I knew when he was sick, I was having all these little quirks, myself. But I thought, oh, they'll go away. And I never paying attention. But once he died, I started to take care of myself because my kids insist go to the doctor. So when I went to the doctor, they find out that I had the cancer in the breast. And it was a stage 2, so thank goodness. But then when they did all sorts of tests, they find out that I had cancer in the liver. So, and it's not metastasized yet because they give me the chemo to stop it a little bit. But it's the kind of cancer that I lost 32 pounds in no time. My hair turned white in 2 weeks and it's falling down. But I don't care about those things. It's just that I know that this is the situation that I'm going to be for the rest of my life.
I guess talk about what are your goals?
Get strong. I cannot do everything, and as strong as if I have to hold to the chair, so be it,
What advice do you have for others? You've lived such an amazing life so far already.
Yeah, yes, just keeping exercise.
Maybe we would start if you could just tell me a little bit about yourself and things that you've accomplished in the last year or so, and just give us a little bit of introduction about who you are and what brought you here.
Well, I'm a wife and a mother, and I have 2 children that are wonderful, and I love them to death. And I'm a retired middle school teacher. I taught for 32 years in Utica. But I started coming in 2005 when I retired from teaching because I was looking for something to do, and I've always been a lifelong lover of swimming. So when I thought I could come up here and get some exercise and swim, that was pretty exciting to me.
Can you tell me about some of your favorite things that you like to do with the Y, and why did you feel disciplined?
As I said, I love to do anything that's in the pool except for those bicycles because I have a bad knee that doesn't bend, and so I like the challenge of being able to do the 45 minutes or the hour without stopping and all that stuff.
Do you have something particularly proud of, or challenges that you've overcome that you're proud of?
Well, I've had some health challenges, and I have some health challenges now that I'm working on. For a while, I had to use the chair to get into the pool and get out. And so when we went to Florida that year, I set as a goal to work on using the stairs, so that when I came back, I was able to.
Do you have some advice for other people who are coming up through on their health journeys or just getting started here at the Y?
I think that everyone should give it a try because everybody's so friendly here and they're so supportive and they're helpful and they want you to succeed um, without prying into your business too much or at all. Really, they just want you to be successful in whatever your goals are.
Do you have anything else you'd like to share? Maybe you'd like people to know about you and your experience?
Colleen Herzog, Diana Henry, and Lynn were so inspirational because they challenge you. They challenge themselves, but they also challenge you. And they, want to, let you know how you can improve what you're doing or, just they set high standards.
Tell us about yourself and what brought you to the YMCA.
What brought me to the YMCA was the activity. I am a very go-get person. It's like, I've got to keep moving. The love and the cherishable moments with the friends that I've made here and the instructors you couldn't ask for anything better than we have with the Y here.
I guess maybe talk about, so you said AFib. How long have you had that?
A good 10 years. I had started out with a heart attack. And then from there, it had gone, after the heart attack, and I was healing for that, it had, gone into an AFib, which it's very normal, and a lot of people do live with it on a daily basis. And once you get to the low, that's the one that can really be the danger point right there. Because it basically stops your heart.
At what point during your AFib scare did you decide to join the Y?
Actually, it was after I retired, because I was an over-the-road truck driver. So when I was gone, so I really couldn't do or come because I was only home briefly on the weekends. I would get in on a Friday night and leave again on Sunday. So I didn't really have a lot of time for myself to do and come like I would have liked to. So as soon as I retired, it was like, oh no, I joined up, and aquatics is my thing. I must say that I love the water, and all the Zumbas and everything that we do in the water, Tabatas, everything are fantastic. I think I pretty much have got them all to that point now.
Do you have anything else you'd like to share about your Y experience or coming here or your journey and to recover your health?
Definitely want to get stronger on land. And I think so far I'm heading right in that direction because I started out doing the Zumba on land, and then I've moved into upstairs and they have the bar class. And it's just a group of everybody that's out there to have fun and do Zumba with different instructors, and it's phenomenal. So I've even graduated myself into, God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to bounce around that much, but here I am, and I'm going to continue to do it.
Do you have any advice for others?
Just try it, do it. You're going to be sorry if you don't. Keep moving, it's the only way. And put that smile on your face. That's what you need, Today's a rough world we live in today, and a smile means everything, it really does. So, other than that, just keep going.
Just start by telling us about yourself, who you are, and what brought you to
So I've been coming to the Y for quite some time, since early 2000s. I started when it was just my son and I. So I feel like my family has really grown up here. My kids, since they were babies, were in childcare. They participate in the programs that the Y offers, the summer camps. And without the Y, what I do wouldn't be possible because they've provided this. I feel very safe with my children here so that I can work out here.
So what programs and services are the most, and what do you?
Definitely the children's programs have been very helpful for me. All the kids have done swim classes since they were babies. The programs over the summer for the kids. And then for myself and my husband, we participated in some of the HIT classes, which was fun and just different. We got to move with different people, and makes you move in a different intensity than you would normally in your workout.
Can you tell us about some achievements?
I used to have, or I still have asthma. My asthma was very severe growing up, so I watched other people play sports. I couldn't even play in gym class. And so to achieve some of these goals that I have is really just so meaningful for me personally. I started with a 5K, and that was pretty amazing. I've been introduced to trail running, and I started with my first ultra a couple years ago, and that was amazing to me. And then I went on to do a 50 miler. And I remember thinking when I got to the 40-mile mark, like doing this little celebration in the woods, like you're capable of so much. And so crossing those finish lines are a celebration. And I couldn't do it without my family and my faith.
What would you tell other people?
It is just such a safe place. It's a safe place to just be who you are. And sometimes I walk through that door and I'm not, you're in a grind a little bit, and you know that you should come and you're just here to kind of do. But then you walk through the door and you're just greeted personally with such kindness and welcoming, and members are happy to see you. The wellness desk is happy to see you. And you automatically just refocus, like, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be today. And you get after it. And I'm motivated by every single person I see here, because I know there's challenges that we don't always know about. And they're just moving and they're getting it. And it's beautiful. The advice I have for others is that don't let fear hold you back. That each one of us is capable of more than you can imagine. I never would have imagined I could do what I could do. And I think when we allow fear to dictate our lives, then we start to build walls and close ourselves in. And there's just so much we can do.
Tell us about yourself and what brought you to the Y.
My name is Julie Doggett.
What programs do you go to?
I use the aquatic pools. I used to years ago do laps, but because of life and different things that come up, I was taking care of everyone else except for myself. And now I'm retired and I can take care of me and basically use the Y for wellness, for weight loss, and for just overall endurance. And I absolutely love the water in the programs.
Can you tell us more about obstacles you've had in life and how you use the Y or other organizations and services to kind of help you?
I had breast cancer, so I overcame that. Weight loss and health and wellness, you can do the exercises and you can by yourself, but it's not the same when you have the support of the people around you.
To me, that blows me away, because Kathy, who's the instructor there, she has this like core group of people. It's inspiring to see people that they're coming here for wellness, but that extends far beyond physical.
Oh, yes, I agree 100%. That it's not just for wellness, that it's the community.
What advice do you have for others?
Just keep going. It's determination, but it's you one step in front of the other, and you just keep going no matter what life throws you. You have to keep moving. And I do want to say, she is the reason that I am here, is because she is so motivating.
So the first question kind of jumps us off, and it says, tell us about yourself and what brought you to the YMCA.
My name is Louanne Miner, and I came to the Y because I got diagnosed with something neurologically, like a really rare disease. And there's no medicine or anything for it. And they said that, I need to exercise, so that's why I'm here. Because I do the class in the pool at 9 o'clock.
What's your favorite pool class here?
I go to the therapy class, and I, just exercise and things like that.
Talk about the obstacles that you are going through in life, or previously or currently.
The obstacles now is just like, I was very athletic before this happened. Like, I did karate, and I was a year away from getting my black belt, and I did a lot of things, I was very active. And now it's like just hard, like instead of getting better, I get, worse.
What would you tell other people about what the YMCA has done for you?
The people here are very kind, very understanding. I think it's just helped me to keep going.
Do you have like a future goal that you're looking to achieve by coming? Or?
I'm just hoping to get better.
The perfect question to ask is, what advice do you have for others?
Just to keep going, keep like moving forward.
I'm Kathryn Muller, and I'm 71 years old. I'm a retired licensed clinical social worker, and I'm delightfully retired. What brought me to the Y? Swimming. I've come to swim. I said the Y to swim, and found that I really liked being able to do a routine of I swim, I sit in the sauna for a while, then I get to go play pickleball for a couple hours.
Tell us about some of the obstacles that you're most proud to overcome and goals you've achieved in life.
I think maybe for the first 60 years of your life, you're just trying to survive and get by and raise your family and all that. We've had a fair number of deaths in our family, and so that's been hard. The most recent one was a surprise diagnosis I got last July 2nd of ovarian cancer, and it was a total surprise. Actually, I had just run a track meet at the Empire State Senior Games 10 days before, and it done pretty good. And then 10 days later, I had this diagnosis that of a potentially deadly disease, and it really was just really threw me. So you think you're perfectly fit, and the next thing you think you have a disease that's probably going to kill you in the next few months.
What is your practice now?
I went through 6 chemo. I had surgery, massive surgery, stem to stern, and I went through 6 chemo treatments, and they were spaced 3 weeks apart, and I really did. That was easy for me. Actually, I was able to come to the Y and swim, and the doctor said, whatever you feel like doing, go and do. But one of the things I decided at some point was I needed to stop thinking about dying and get back to the idea that I'm still alive. Got to focus on being alive, focus on what I can do, feeling what my body can do and give me, and I'm still here. But I will say, when I initially got the diagnosis, that's about all I thought about for the first 2 months. Where is this going to end? And I still do from time to time. But so, and the other, the focus again is trying to stay within yourself. So there are those kind of specific awareness, that helps me to try to move forward. I want to add that my husband comes to the Y regularly as well, and he has Parkinson's, so it's really important for him to keep moving and to keep his strength up. And this whole year's been really hard for him, trying to attend to me at the same time as, he notices his symptoms. My number one goal is to prevent a recurrence of the cancer. And one of the issues, I think, with cancer is you only have so much power over that. But the goal is to try to get back to where I was this time last year.
Last question I have is, what advice do you have for other members who are maybe getting started or not really sure what the what the Y can do.
Try different things until you find something that fits for you while you're alive. Be